Have you ever wondered if our world is hiding secrets that sound completely impossible? What if I told you that some animals can recognize human faces, that a planet has days longer than its years, and that there's a fungus capable of turning ants into zombies? Did you know there's a place on Earth where it hasn't rained for millions of years? That some animals can sleep for years without dying? And that the human heart can continue beating even after it's removed from the body? Fact number 20. A place where it hasn't rained for millions of years. Imagine living somewhere that hasn't seen a single drop of rain for millions of years. It sounds impossible, but it's real. In Antarctica's dry valleys, rainfall is so incredibly rare that some regions are believed to have gone millions of years without rain. Despite the freezing temperatures and extreme dryness, microscopic life still survives there. But that's only the beginning. Fact number 19. An animal that can sleep for years. What if I told you there's an animal that can sleep for years? The desert snail seals itself inside its shell and enters a deep state of dormancy called estivation whenever conditions become too hot and dry. It can remain asleep for years before waking up as if nothing had happened. Now let's move to something inside your own body. Fact number 18. Your heart can keep beating. The human heart doesn't always stop beating immediately after it's removed from the body. As long as it receives enough oxygen and nutrients, its own electrical system allows it to continue beating for a short period without signals from the brain. But here's something that will change the way you look at the sky. Fact number 17. Clouds are surprisingly heavy. Clouds may look soft and weightless, but an average white cloud can contain hundreds of tons of water. Tiny water droplets remain suspended because rising air currents continuously support them. Now prepare for something that looks like science fiction. Fact number 16. The lake that turns animals into stone. Lake Natron in Tanzania contains extremely high levels of alkaline minerals. Animals that die there can become coated with mineral deposits, making them appear like stone statues. It's not magic, it's chemistry. As strange as Earth is, space is even stranger. Fact number 15. Supersonic winds on Neptune. Neptune experiences winds exceeding 2,000 kilometers per hour. These are among the fastest winds ever recorded in our solar system, reaching speeds faster than the speed of sound under many conditions. But nature still has more surprises. Fact number 14. Snowballs made by nature. In parts of Japan, strong winds roll wet snow across frozen ground, naturally creating giant snowballs. No people make them. Nature does all the work by itself. Here's another incredible mystery. Fact number 13. The oceans are filled with gold. Scientists estimate that Earth's oceans contain millions of tons of dissolved gold. The problem is that it's spread so thinly that extracting it would cost far more than the gold itself. So this enormous treasure remains forever hidden beneath the waves. The next fact is almost unbelievable. Fact number 12. Bananas are slightly radioactive. Bananas naturally contain a radioactive isotope called potassium-40. Don't worry, it's completely harmless. The amount of radiation is so tiny that eating bananas poses absolutely no health risk. Fact number 11. You are literally made of stardust. Every atom of iron in your blood, every atom of calcium in your bones, was forged billions of years ago inside exploding stars. Those ancient stars scattered their elements across the universe, eventually forming planets. And one day they became part of you. You are, quite literally, made of stardust. Fact number 10. The pink lake that looks fake. Imagine flying over a lake that looks like someone poured gallons of pink paint into it. Surprisingly, this isn't an illusion. In Australia, several lakes naturally glow with a vibrant pink color. The secret lies in microscopic algae and salt-loving bacteria that produce red pigments when exposed to intense sunlight and extremely salty water. Depending on the season, the lake can change from pale pink to a deep bubblegum color. It looks like a scene from another planet, but it's completely real. But that's only the beginning. What if I told you that an insect with a brain smaller than a grain of rice can actually remember your face? Fact number 9. Bees can recognize human faces. Most people think bees simply fly from flower to flower without thinking, but scientists discovered something astonishing. Bees can recognize and remember human faces by identifying patterns, much like humans do. Despite having tiny brains, they can learn, remember, and even solve simple problems. The next time a bee seems to be staring at you, maybe it actually knows who you are. Now let's meet a creature that seems almost impossible to exist, a creature with not one, not two, but 3 hearts. Fact number 8. The octopus has 3 hearts and 9 brains. The octopus is one of the strangest animals ever discovered. It has 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills, while the third pumps blood throughout the rest of its body. Even more incredible, each of its 8 arms contains its own network of neurons, allowing the arms to perform complex tasks almost independently. Some scientists even consider octopuses among the most intelligent animals on Earth. But what if an entire planet behaved in a way that makes no sense? Get ready for one of the strangest facts in our solar system. Fact number 7. A day longer than a year. On Venus, one single day lasts longer than an entire year. The planet spins so slowly that it takes about 243 Earth days to complete one rotation, yet it only needs about 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. That means if you lived on Venus, you'd celebrate New Year's Day before the Sun finished crossing the sky even once. As strange as space is, nature can be even stranger, especially when a tiny fungus becomes a terrifying mind controller. Fact number 6. The zombie fungus. Hidden inside tropical forests lives a fungus that infects ants. Once inside the ant's body, it releases chemicals that alter the insect's behavior. The ant climbs to the perfect height, locks itself onto a leaf, and stays there. Then the fungus grows from the ant's body and releases thousands of spores to infect even more victims. It sounds like science fiction, but it's happening in nature every single day. You think transparency only belongs in science fiction? Think again. Deep beneath the ocean lives a creature that is almost invisible. Fact number 5. The transparent fish. Some deep-sea fish have bodies so transparent that parts of their internal organs can actually be seen. In the dark depths of the ocean, being nearly invisible is one of the best survival strategies. Predators struggle to detect them, allowing these ghost-like creatures to disappear into the darkness. Now here's a fact that even confuses scientists. Sometimes, hot water freezes faster than cold water. Fact number 4. The Mpemba effect. It sounds impossible. Logic says cold water should always freeze first, yet under certain conditions, hot water has been observed freezing faster. Scientists call this mysterious phenomenon the Mpemba effect. Even today, researchers continue debating exactly why it happens. Nature isn't finished surprising us yet. Some plants grow so fast you can almost watch them move. Fact number 3. Bamboo's incredible speed. Certain species of bamboo can grow more than 90 centimeters in just one day. That's nearly 4 centimeters every hour. If you checked it in the morning and came back that evening, it could already be noticeably taller. It's one of the fastest growing plants on Earth. Here's something that looks like magic. A solid metal that melts in your hand. Fact number 2. The metal that melts in your palm. Gallium is a real metal with an unusually low melting point. Hold it in your hand for a short time, and your body heat is enough to transform it from a solid into a shiny liquid. It looks like a scene from a science fiction movie, but it's real chemistry. And finally, the fact that puts everything into perspective. Fact number 1. Earth has more trees than the Milky Way has stars. Scientists estimate that our planet is home to around 3 trillion trees. That's far more than the estimated number of stars in the Milky Way galaxy. The universe is unimaginably vast, but sometimes the greatest wonders are growing quietly right here on Earth. Which fact surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more unbelievable facts that are 100% real.